What up? What up? What up, y'all? What's going on, man? What you doing up so late out there in Texas, loyal? Shout out to the Texas Rangers, man. The Rangers got it together and went on one after Bochy messed up toward the end of the season and never looked back after the losing streak. So shout out to the Texas Rangers, man. I know Scherz is happy. I know Seager's happy. Shout out to the homie Glasses Malone, man, on the Breakfast Club. Glasses told a story about him getting to New York, and about 20 or 30 minutes in, they get jacked up by the police. I could beat that, Glasses. The first time I went to New York back in 1985, dog. So do the math, man. Ain't nothing changed, dog. Back in 85, as soon as we got off the plane, we jumped in a taxi and went to Harlem. As soon as we got out the taxi, NYPD hit us up, man. Say we fit the description of robbery suspects. Jacked us up. It wasn't no 20 or 30 minutes in, man. As soon as we got up out that taxi, dog. So imagine that. Some young black kids with their luggage, never been to New York, you know what I'm saying? Can't legally purchase alcohol yet, and got jacked up like that, man. And they kept us for about 2 hours. Easy 2 hours. Because after a while, we just sitting around joking and laughing with each other because it got to the point where we knew that they knew that we didn't do nothing wrong. Just straight up harassing, making money on the clock. What up, Southside? I'll be up damn near 6 a.m. every night. Wow, man, like that. I wish I had it like that, homeboy. Mm-hmm. Oh man, nothing, man. Nothing. And shout out to all the Mac kids and maniacs, man, on the Black Channel. Over 50,000 subscribers. My homeboy said, man, he said one of my homeboys hit me up and he liked one of your videos, but he said he couldn't watch it because he had to subscribe. First of all, how'd he watch the video if he got to subscribe? I'm talking about paid subscription. Second of all, I'm like, man, look, the paid, anything that say paid subscription is just for those that support the channel, dog. I'm like, that is crazy that people run around saying, they've been saying that for a long time now. But it's all good, man. Misleading the people. We still driving the numbers up. We're about to hit 144 on the Blue Channel. So shout out to all those subscribed to the Blue Channel as well. And the numbers are looking pretty decent on the neighborhood videos, 5 of them that is. So that's pretty good. 5 videos doing all right. You know what I mean? The live's been good lately. I looked at a few other people's lives and their numbers have took a dip like ours had for a long time. So it ain't just us, but at least we back on the right track. So I'm gonna try to get y'all live every day this month. Meanwhile, I'll try to find some videos to put up for y'all. But yeah, I'll try to stay active this month. The real KMV supporters and not those reject ones. Yeah, 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 yeah. Congratulations. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My man Mac, what's the deal? Big Lee, what you doing up so late, man? I remember they used to say, Mac, you come on too late. Everybody on the East Coast sleep. Well, damn, y'all up tonight, midweek. What's going on? We run real around here. I like that. I like that. But yeah, I like that Glass of Malone interview on Breakfast Club. A little different. Get an LA dude like Glasses on the Breakfast Club, a New York station. That was pretty proper, man. So again, shout out to Glasses. James Cash, what up? Nice last name, homie. Crippo, I started to call you, homie. I said, nah, I'm gonna get a homie a break. I don't want to talk his ear off tonight. Bring back Kid Mac after hours. I don't know about all that, man. I'm getting old. I be in the bed early, dog. Matter of fact, I was talking to Big Lee the other night, and it was still early on the West Coast, and I said, bro, I gotta go, man. I gotta go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I be in bed, homie. In fact, I just ate, got into bed, was watching the news, and I said, you know what? 11 o'clock wouldn't be too bad to go live right now. So I got up out of the bed to go live, though. The neighborhood Crippo. Jerry Allen, what up? I seen your comments, man. Good looking out on the comments. I work second shift. Ain't been home long. All right, that's cool. Yeah, them after hours was good, man. They was pretty entertaining, right? That's when I could still stay up late. Once you hear the name Kilmac, you can't forget, and if you do, you a sucker. If your daddy was a sucker, it's a good chance you a sucker too. The neighborhood story is gonna hold them. Yeah, they doing pretty good, man. They are doing pretty good, but just touching on it, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't meant to be the history of the different sets, but because so many people talking about they don't understand the neighborhood alliance and the 20s of neighborhoods, and then you got the Bloods, neighborhood Pyro, neighborhood Blood. Look, man, y'all make it too difficult. Y'all make it way too difficult. So I'm just trying to make it easy for those that don't understand. And then maybe I'll go back. It's just a thought. I might go back and show some of the war years for each individual neighborhood, who their border enemies are and stuff like that, just to spice it up and get the ball rolling for the rest of the month, maybe. You know what I'm saying? 4, 6, and 4 NHC was actually really informative. Good looking out. But you know what? The purpose of these videos was because so many people was asking, and I thought I would shut it down with explaining, right? Seemed like it's leading to more questions. So now people want to know, how does neighborhood Pyru fall in with the neighborhood Rollers? How does the NHB fall in with the neighborhood Rollers? Who was first? Who copied who? Look, let me make it simple for you. Some of the names are generic, others are ideas that they borrowed from some other set. Here go the thing. You got neighborhood blood, neighborhood pyro, neighborhood crip, and neighborhood whatever else, right? Neighborhood pyro, neighborhood blood, neighborhood crip. Look, the neighborhood part or the rolling part for the bloods, and then as opposed to the crips, is no different than in sports. You got the LA Rams in the NFL, you got the Colorado State Rams in college. Now, who stole the name from who? How are they affiliated? Are they down together? You have the California Bears, you have the Chicago Bears. Who stole the name from who? Who's down with who? It's just coincidental. Coincidental may have been somebody just borrowing somebody else's idea. It's just a name. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. When it comes to the neighborhood Crips, it's an alliance as far as on the east side and west side. Really on the west side, because east side politics are different, but the East Coast neighborhoods and the LA neighborhood's always been tight. Then you got all these other neighborhoods from other sets, which I'll touch on them, but I don't know their history, so I'm not gonna get off into the history. Bodacious gave some history of neighborhood Compton, so I'm sure I'll use some of his clips for that. But you gotta start putting LA gangs under a microscope, dog. You gonna forever be confused. Like you don't really have to make it so difficult. Just it is what it is. Whoever get along with whoever get along is that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it would be I would be taking a back seat if I didn't say back when all the Crips got along and all the Dalmoors got along with each other that a lot of friendships have broken apart to where now you have some gangs joining alliances and gangs that once got along don't get along. So um, that's something different, though. When you start talking about commonality in the name, I mean, just don't make it that difficult. Why would the neighborhood Bloods be down with the neighborhood Crips? But I understand the split between neighborhood family and neighborhood Crips in the 8 9s, right? I do want to see Linwood neighborhood. Like I said, all I could do is touch on it. I can't give you no Linwood neighborhood Crip history. But I can tell you that in my experience in the county jail, the Linwood neighborhood Crips, no, they was down with the neighborhood Crips. Like they really rode with the neighborhoods. So we've always had some type of love, respect, and understanding with the Linwoods for sure. Uh, okay, we got a Linwood up here. Fly Shefford. All right, right on time, bro. It's West Coast 80s in Long Beach neighborhood. There y'all go again. No. NBA and gangs are similar. Both started with a small number of teams in their beginnings. Look at them now. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And even and that's good you brought that up because even like in football, college basketball, the NFL, look, they went from two divisions to three divisions to four. Now you got multiple divisions. And that's just like the Crips. You just had the Crips and the anti Crips. Then it splinters off. Now you got neighborhood Crips, Compton Crips, gangster Crips. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good analogy. But yeah, as the Crips and Bloods blew up, then you started getting some individuality involved. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, gangs have multiplied without question. Crip-O is a Linwood neighborhood connection. Thought they went CC Rider. They probably kick it with the CC Riders in the penitentiary. I'm telling you, from my experience in the county jail, they roll with the neighborhoods in LA. You know what I'm saying, Jay Ship? But and two, I mean, you it's possible. It's a possibility. You may be thinking of Palm and Oak Gangster Crips. I don't know. Those videos might help you get new interviews. Think of how those other videos you made with some of the Brims info gave you. Rest in peace, Crazy Dog. Yeah, Crazy Dog. Good dude, man. I wanted to build a stronger relationship with that cat, man. And he was trying his damnedest to get back on. He wanted to do that thing with Keystone. He also wanted to tell some things about the Brims that he forgot to mention. But we'll never get it now. Damn, it's a lot of people that been on KMV that's dead. Which on one hand it's a bad thing. On the other hand, it's great for the channel because we was able to get something out of these guys before they pass. And I think it's even greater that they can't go on the other platforms. People getting their ear and try to downplay Kev Mac or Kev Mac videos to uplift themselves and get an interview. You feel me? But I feel pretty comfortable with what we have established over here between me and Baby Shawnee Mac and a couple of the others that have worked with us uh, through the magazine and the early part of the videos. So Barefoot Pookie said Mike Conception wasn't a rider. I believe it because not many people ever mention. You know what? I don't know, man. Um, I've, I've talked to some homies. I've talked to people. Mike Conception was definitely a rider. Uh, the thing is, this is what I always tell you guys about how different people perceive history and how people portray things the way they wish them to be portrayed. My understanding is Mike was a rider in the early days, early on. You know, Mike and Barefoot Pookie were real tough. Well, Mike's still here, so Mike can tell it himself. But my understanding was Mike was a rider in the early years. Mike ended up getting paralyzed early on, was pimping allegedly early on, hustling, got into the music game. So Mike's career was short, and he uh he had a pretty good reputation during his banging years. You know, when you start looking at a guy that banged longer, or a guy that quit or moved away or went to prison and come back home and try to get back in the mix, of course he's going to look down on a guy that didn't stick around or come back around, right? You know, when I talk to old South Side, or I talk to any of the Crips that bang during my era from whatever hood, I don't care if they from ETG, 60, South Side, Atlanta Drive, Santana Block, wherever they from, Park Village, whatever, right? We always end up laughing, or the subject comes up about these old timers only bang for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And to them, that's a good thing, man. They was able to get away from genocide and raise a family, or get a get a job and a good career. But banging wise, it's frowned upon. Like you didn't have no experience, no experience. What did you really do in those years, and what did you really experience? You know what I'm saying? We came from an era that was fun. Whether you was fighting or jacking or serving, making money, it was fun. Everything we did, we thought was fun, dog. Everything, man. Go to the street races, jump out on somebody, or watch the street race. Go to movies, bust a girl. Go to the beach and rumble, whatever. It was fun. Like you couldn't wait to do it again the next week, right? The skating rink, fights, shootouts, but you were still gonna be there the following week though. Find a party, turn the party out, whatever. Picnics, hood days. You know what I'm saying? We really, really had a whole lot of fun, man. Maybe at the end of the year, maybe you can do a memoriam episode. In memoriam for who? No, we Linwoods don't roll with Compton. We ride with the gang to go hard. Neighborhood Crips, East Coast, and the O Corps. Whatever happened to Blue, man, with the blue eyes from Linwood neighborhood? All the rest of the hoods in Linwood moved with the hub and the dub except us. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, Linwood, Linwood was, in my experience, was always tight with us, man. It didn't matter who the enemy was, or if it just was about coming together. The Linwoods always gravitated toward us, and we intermingled, and it was always gravy, in my experience. That's cool, man. If you see Blue, man, if you run across Blue, tell him Mac said what's up, man. We did a county lids together back in shit, I couldn't even tell you what year that was. Years, many years ago. Matter of fact, Blue, he'll probably remember. Let me see what I could tell you about Blue. Besides his blue eyes, Blue, Blue was the head of the kitchen. He ran the whole kitchen. So when Blue left, Blue basically handed me the keys, and that's how I took over the kitchen. Didn't know how to cook, but I was the head of the kitchen. What else? Blue was in there. Blue was doing a year for not paying child support. That's when LA County was locking everybody up for child support. And Blue had got a year. Blue, I forgot how much Blue owed, but um, yeah. So he may remember that. Me and Blue used to kick it. A couple other Linwoods. Yeah, actually, 820. I want to say when we did ours, 820 was a thing. But when we did ours, I want to say we did like probably 620, I want to say. Episode of all the brothers who participated on KMV and passed on. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. It's just an issue. We've been doing it with the 6-0s forever. I stayed in Village with Bad Luck and Tadpole. Oh, all right. That's what's up. Tadpole's still around. If you're talking about Big Tadpole. Respect for you for not entertaining the silly madness on this YouTube, kid. It's hard, bro. Yeah, Jerry Allen 620. Hey, it's hard, bro, because they'll bait you in. And sometimes they won't bait you in, but you just get tired of it. You just get tired of seeing some things and you want to speak on it. But I got to remember, I don't make the rules. I don't set the rules. So I got to stay out of some people's business, man. Let them handle their channel how they want, and let them get a bar. Let them give you guys a bar of what they really are like. I just sometime though, I'm gonna just say it anyway. Sometime I wonder. just me. You know, my brain get to wondering sometime when I lay down. I get to wondering like, and I'll make a comparison to Glass and Malone interview. Sometime I wonder, what do these dudes' girls think about them? What do these guys' baby mamas think about them? Do their mama and their daddy watch them or hear them yelling and screaming? What you know? I wonder. I mean, it ain't my business, but I just wonder, and I like to hear from a female that got a dude to be going crazy like that on YouTube. I guess if it's beneficial financially, she ain't tripping. But she gotta be saying this goofy dude or this my man or oh man, what's gonna happen when I walk outside? Somebody see us in the mall or something, you know. Um, Now, as far as Glass and Malone go, Glass and Malone made a statement that I disagree with. In my experience, Glass and Malone is 1,000% wrong. And I told Glass and Malone, I texted him and told him he wrong. He said that ain't no woman gonna marry no ex crackhead. Originally he said ex crackhead. When he repeated it, he just said crackhead. But that's not true, dog. Women are gonna marry ex crackheads because they're ex crackheads. They're not crackheads no more. And they'll marry a crackhead. I've seen crackheads get married, dog, to girls that don't get high because he's closet smoking or he got a hell of a mouthpiece. You know, some crackheads, you know, not no on the corner walking down the street, stealing, breaking antennas off of people's car. But some crackheads, homie, see the word crackhead in itself is like such a put down in the black community. It's like you're the bottom of the barrel. You're not worthy of having anything. But some crackheads, homie, had lowriders, jury. You know what I'm saying? Some crackheads did jury licks. Some people hustled and they messed with their own supply. Primos, sniffing powder. So I disagree with Glass and Malone, man. I've seen too many ex crackheads and a few crackheads get married. I think he could have used a better example than that. But you know, but something I learned about women, and I never had this type of game, right? I mean, look at pimps. A lot of pimps, and they have 4, 5 women and a wife, bottom hoe and all that, right? They be getting high. Some of them get high. Why do you think like a pimp on top of his game, a pimp with some cool jewelry, dressed fresh all the time, still got an old Cadillac with Vogues, and living up out of motels and hotels, ain't got a house, ain't got no mansion, ain't got no fat bank account? Because they spending the money getting high, nigga. My parents watch all this. I can be anywhere. My mom is gonna text me. Mac is on. Hi, mama. Hey, Miss 702's mom. Hey, Henny God, how y'all doing? But yeah, man. It's life is crazy, man. Shout out to the crackheads, man. Especially the one that gave me a run for my money, man. And took my gun, man. He paid his debt though. Um, and then I know a lot of crackheads, homie. Like, well, I should say ex crackheads. I know a lot of ex crackheads, the ones that ain't dead. Like when they start stretching all the dope, they start killing base heads, man. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, you know, the base heads that smoke that good cavi, right? And they quit smoking. They living real good, man. I know a couple of them, man. Bloods and Crips, man. They doing good. They got wives. They got nice cars, multiple cars. Uh, Good jobs, good careers. I know one that started his own gardening business and hired several people to work for him, and shit, he blew up. Got like 2 houses. Uh, Bought his girl a nice 300. Bought him a few cars. You know what I mean? Crackheads got squabbles. Some do, not all of them. Because you got to remember, a crackhead was somebody before he started smoking crack. He didn't just come out the womb smoking crack. So he had a he had time to be a normal human being in the ghetto, or if he's from the suburbs, so be it. But so he didn't have his squabbles, you know what I'm saying? Some of them had heart, some of them was gang members. You know, one of the most underrated things, I've never heard nobody on YouTube talk about this, but one of the most underrated things are crackheads that are original East Side Crips or original West Side Crips. I don't know about the Bloods. I don't know them like that. But there's dudes that was smoking. The East Side Crips, of course, they went through like Cutes and all them say they went through the Sherm era, like Bonnie said, they did the pills and shit. And then crack comes out in the early 80s. They smoking crack. But guess what? They banged back in the day though. They went to concerts and squabbled. They had fights. Might have some shootouts for Saturday night specials and stuff like that. Some of them dudes got drafted and went to the Vietnam War. Some of them been in the army. Some of them did karate. Some of them belonged to the Karate Federation, dog. You know what I'm saying? Some was athletes, football, basketball, baseball. So you can't underestimate a person just because they like to get high. You can't underestimate a person because he ain't in fresh starts Levi's with the cool blue or whatever windbreaker, you know what I'm saying, a golf hat, some house shoes, you know what I mean? You can't underestimate them, dog. But even like some of the homies that made that transition from West Side Crip eventually became 60s, and I'm sure this applies to every hood that was around back then. Them dudes dibbled and dabbled and smoking and getting high, you know what I'm saying? Will still whoop your ass. Will still go to the county jail or the penitentiary, nigga, and yoke up and whoop your ass. You feel me? And matter of fact, like every real crip knows, and I'm sure Bloods too, and essays for sure, know damn well the fools is the junkies and the dope addicts go to jail and they get back right. They get to prison, they back right, nigga. They calling shots, not for the whole yard, but you know what I'm saying. They ready to kick it off. You know what I'm saying? Riots, squabbles, nigga. They will have your back. You might call yourself a rod or something, but an OG smoker, nigga, have your back, nigga. He might even say, I'll stick him or I'll take him, I'll choke him out. Let's get him. I'll go to the hole. I don't care. I don't get no visits or no packages, nigga. Just look out for me when I get my indeterminate shoe. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Southside, tell me I'm lying. The Rolling 70s. Well, there are some new Rolling 70s in the Menlaws. But back in the day, they had Rolling 70s like maybe like 8th Ave, 10th Ave, and Florence on the Inglewood side. You had some Rolling 70s. I remember Sly, Hitman, and a couple more. And for whatever reason, I don't know them dudes. I don't know why, but they would always hit up in green spray paint. Rolling 70s. That was a trip, but I don't know what happened to them. They probably turned Inglewood family. Some might have turned the hood. Who knows? Maybe they quit banging or moved somewhere else. But yeah. Man, I don't know why you would come over here with that, man. Like, I ain't feeling that right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, crack. Hey, what up, B-Rack? Crackheads get their weight and respect back in jail without question. You know, them crackheads go up in there, they want your peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They want them little bologna sandwiches and ham sandwiches and whatever that other meat is. They want all that. Mac, you already know the smokers on the yard gonna ride for real, man. They be so happy to have some muscles and prove that they worthy. But yeah, for real, man. Care what you doing up so late, Monique, man. I'm just chilling with my Mac is being appreciative other subscribers and those that like to sit around and watch my boring ass conversate with y'all. You know what I mean? I just felt like, you know what? I'm gonna try to go live every day this month. Let's see if I could do it, man. Since we getting the numbers up, we getting the views up now. Why not? Kev, did the explosion of the crack era catch you off guard like some of the rest of us, or could you see the storm coming? No, I couldn't see it coming. I don't know who did see it coming, other than whoever created crack and whoever was associated with Ronald Reagan. But no, I didn't see it coming, and it didn't catch me off guard because at the time I'm in high school, and I really ain't knowing about life yet. I ain't knowing about dealing drugs like that and using drugs. So no, it didn't catch me off guard. But what it did do was catch my attention. Yes, sir. World champion Texas Rangers, first in the history of the Texas Rangers. Hey, that's crazy because they had Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan couldn't get it done, right? Kev, do you have any more of her publications? It's publications. Barefoot Pookie on it? I'm not sure, but I probably do. Good looking out, Malcolm. That's all good. Ronald Reagan, I really don't recall. Lawyer in Iran Contra. My president, what do you recall? Man. But see, Reagan was pretty smart, man. People don't never talk about how smart Reagan was. They known him from doing the old Western cowboy movies and being the governor of California. But Reagan was smart, man. He didn't display that. He did it behind the scenes. The things that he arranged and the way he helped empower women that were on welfare and help break up the family. The plan had been in effect. But Reagan made sure he put his foot down on black people, the black family, did his thing and come out unscathed other than the time old boy shot him in the rib. But yeah, Reagan was pretty smart, man. He made sure that women felt like they didn't need a man. Made sure he made that the kids' mamas had money and the fathers couldn't be in the home or you lose your Section 8. I mean, he put a hell of a plan together, man, that stifled us. And to this day, you still see the same thing. You see a lot of women living by themselves because they don't need no man. Yeah, Oliver North helped do all that, but the plan was in way before Oliver North. Lyndon B. Johnson, I believe, was his name that started that. Yeah, Raymond was a demon, for real, for real. But man, I'm gonna tell you, I can't even call these other people's demons. They might take me off YouTube, but I'm looking at how they doing them people over there in Gaza, man. You know what I'm saying? Those are war crimes being committed. Yet the people responsible for the war crimes, instead of taking responsibility, they're blaming Hamas. They're saying Hamas are putting the innocent population out there in front of. Nah, fool. Y'all didn't do no invasion. Y'all wouldn't drop bombs, fool. Y'all know what you're doing. You killing them kids, and then you try to say we don't know what number. We don't know the number. Come on, man. Y'all know the number of everything else. Like that's messed up, man. And America wants to support that and back that, dog. That's crazy, man. But I understand um, there's a political agenda behind that probably supports it and think it's the right thing to do. I think it's a dirty game because it really is a war crime. But you think they're going to be another world war? No, I think right now they're basically trading off like give Israel Gaza, give Ukraine to Russia, give Taiwan to China. And that's what I think. I think it's a trade off. I think everybody's trading off for land, man. Everybody's trading off for land so we can have this Mexican standoff, man. And the Third World War will take place later down the line, man. Why would America care when they did the same to us and the Indians? I mean, I think it's just part of a script that they all follow that's been handed down from generation to generation. Probably get updated from time to time as technology change and as alliances change. But um, I don't know. It's a lot going on, and we don't know about everything that's going on, man. But it's a lot going on behind the scene. Uh, One thing I'm tripping off of is the GOP. The GOP is going at it with each other because some support, half support the cause, and the other half don't. It's like, man, what is going on in your party? Like, where are your beliefs at? But they're changing. You got all these new GOPs coming in, just like you had the new Democrats come in a few years ago, the radicals, the riders that go against the grain. Now you seeing that in the GOP. William Hinckley shot Reagan to impress actress Jodie Foster. I guess he did not know she was a lesbian. To hit in the head. GOP eats the gangster original party. Man, it's a lot of politics, but best believe it's a motive behind the support. Yeah, but it's also something against the support. But yeah, absolutely, up in Congress and stuff, there's definitely an agenda. There's definitely reasons why they support or don't support things that's going on, right? Man, I can't even repeat all that, dog. You trying to get me knocked off, homie? I'm not repeating that, dog. How's the weather there? It's like couple weather right now. Like this the type of weather where you get in bed with a female and y'all rub each other's feet, you know, feet on feet, feet on legs, you know what I'm saying? Wrap them big thighs around your man, you know what I mean? Let him play, get warm, feel that warmth, you know what I mean? That's the type of weather that's going on out here right now. It's a good night to be in bed with a male if you're a woman and a female if you're a man. It's that kind of weather right now. So it's just gotten this way the last few days. They say 600 and Cartoon are still gonna fight, but the date is gonna change and the venue's gonna change. If not, man, at the end of November, around Thanksgiving, I'm gonna refund your money. But right now, the fight is still on. It's just a different date and a different venue. Baby making weather is a great way to put that. I was trying to think of cuddle. It's cuddle weather. Okay, bro. Okay, you was in seventh grade, so you got to be about 54, 55 years old. Then you just told your age, man. Cause I was in junior high when that happened too, and everybody started cheering. And our was it our history teacher? Yeah, our history teacher. He was a Jew. I want to say he was from Germany, but I'm not sure. He was he was hot for some reason. He was mad. He didn't like everybody cheering and laughing. 160 Minutes has China's cyber terrorism alarm. Next week, they're asking Kamala, can she handle it if Joe leaves us? Something poor. Yeah, well, one thing's for sure. 53. Well, I was close, man. You must start a school year early. But look, um, if Joe checks out, man, this is the reason why Kamala Harris is not popular right now. This is why they saying that the Democratic Party is saying that Joe Biden needs to get a new running mate because they don't want that heifer up in there. They don't want her up in there, dog. She ain't done nothing that we know of. She hasn't done a damn thing that we know of. So they want to get her up out of there, man, just in case Joe dies or Joe run again and win. She's gonna be the next president. Remember, before they won, I predicted that Joe was gonna die in office and she was gonna be the first woman president. Remember, I predicted that. It's starting to get there, dog. I mean, he may not leave because of death, but he damn sure might leave because he's incompetent. Oh, she knew how to prosecute without question. That's what made her so famous. Oh, absolutely should. She banking those checks. She probably spending some of that government money taking care of her husband, dog. Kev McMumpy 2024 for president? Nah, not me, dog. Oh, my man said he want Kamala Harris to become president. Wow. Could you imagine that? I can't, dog. When you thought America couldn't get no worse, watch when she become president. Love from Sacramento. What up, Sacktown? What's going on with you, man? KP Video News, y'all. Man, what about the Raiders, dog? The Raiders clean house. They got a coach from Compton, dog. Fool's interview was off the hook. He had a classic interview, dog. That fool said, man, I come from Compton, man. I grew up in LA wearing Raider hats and listening to NWA. I felt that shit. I felt that like, man, we got us a hood nigga up in there coaching for the Raiders. Ooh, Compton gonna be off the hook pulling for the Las Vegas Raiders. Hey, I like that though. He kept it real. Like, nigga, y'all ain't hiring no yes man. Y'all ain't hiring no boy or no punk. You hiring somebody up out of Compton, fool. And I like NWA, nigga. That say it all, nigga. He could have stopped at the end. He grew up watching N, the niggas in Compton. He threw the WA with attitude. Like, man, we finna instill attitude in this team, man. We black and silver, fool. So it's gonna be interesting to watch the Raiders moving forward. I started talking about the Raiders. 10 people left with that Compton line. Antonio Pierce was coaching at Long Beach Poly like 4 years ago, and now he's a Raiders coach. Major love, man. You just never know when you get your shot. I'll be glad when I get mine. I'm gonna have y'all coming to the games, nigga. I'm gonna donate my check. I take that back. I ain't gonna donate my check. I'm gonna spend my extra money on tickets, man. I'm gonna have y'all sitting right behind the dugout if it's baseball. I'm gonna be turning around giving high fives to y'all and shit. And be like, man, I made it, fool. I finally made it, fool. Right now, I'm gonna just be the Dave Roberts of YouTube, right? The right place at the right time, persistency, belief, trust. You know what I mean? All that plays a part. I'm happy for him. I don't know him. I don't know much about him, but I'm happy for him. Like I'm happy that the Bears only got 2 wins. Chicago Bears got 2 wins halfway through the season, dog. And KP, I'm not even making fun of you. I'm not even tripping off this vanilla milkshake root beer float that you're gonna hold me. But I'm more or less focused on the people in the comment section that said, "Oh, KP got you. Oh, you wrong on this one, dog. Uh, I'm a ride with dude on this one." Yeah, okay, y'all keep riding with him. Y'all keep riding with old KP. They don't understand KP's from Chicago, so he got a bias about himself. He liked the Bears because he liked them growing up in Chicago. He don't like them because they gonna go anywhere. You feel me? Facts, you never know. That's how you have to keep on put. That's why it's important. Like to the brothers, no disrespect to nobody, so don't take it as disrespectful. It's just my opinion, mixed with a little bit of facts. But for the people that tattoo their whole face and stuff, their necks and all this, their hands and stuff, It's going to be hard to get a great career. It's going to be hard to get like high up in an office situation, right? Um, and it's the same with YouTube. If we on YouTube and all we doing is yelling at the screen, all we doing is disrespecting other YouTubers, all we doing is making fun about people's kids and stuff like that. And I don't mean joking, so I shouldn't have said making fun, but start wishing violence on people's kids and their mamas and their daddies. And, you know, if you get an opportunity to become a Raider head coach or whatever else you wish to be in life, and they look at that, they not gonna give you that job. You're not gonna get that position. You done already ruined yourself in the public eye. So these are things we have to look at moving forward. Especially like if you care about what your kids or your grandkids and great grandkids think of you, have some type of maturity about yourself, man. And I'm not preaching to nobody. I ain't putting nobody down. I'm just trying to give constructive criticism and good advice for us all. Even us as a race, man, we could do better as a race. Remember, I used to always say we could do better. We can do better. All it takes is a little bit of maturity, a little bit of thinking and hoping that you can achieve success and become somebody bigger and better in a higher position somewhere else other than YouTube or a Pop Warner or a high school football coach. But man, it's all about how we carry ourselves. So, like KP Video News said, man, the right place at the right time. I think it's more to it than being in the right place at the right time. If you win the lottery, you were in the right place at the right time. If you find $1 million in a briefcase, you were in the right place at the right time. But to get a job to leap from Cal Poly to Raider head coach just like that, you had to have something, a good resume. You had to have people that looked and seen something in you that they feel like you can handle that job. We definitely lack compassion, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I don't have compassion every day, but I try to display compassion for most days. You feel me? Yeah, that's KP Video News guy right there, Chase Young. Been a lot of good trades lately, man. Sports, I think sports got a little bit dull the last few weeks, and now they finna rejuvenate sports. And NFL's gonna end up good like the postseason for Major League Baseball. Basketball, all those trades in basketball, it's gonna start getting popping in a couple weeks. Yeah, man, things is. I don't think things are getting out of control, bro. I think things have been and got out of control. That's the only reason why I'm speaking on it. Yeah, man, we can have a lot more healthy conversations if I come on late at night when I'm too tired. You know what I'm saying? Uh, when I'm sober, I'm always sober though. I just laughed because somebody told me, they said, Mac was drinking or something, man, and he just started tripping. No, if Mac is drinking and I say anything, it's just me coming out my shell and speaking my truth. It's the way I really felt. Like I don't drink and just start saying some bullshit. I don't drink and start making shit up or getting mad at somebody for no reason. No. When I drink, I become talkative. When I become talkative, I say what's on my mind. So always remember that. Matter of fact, I need a drink right now. I'm joking. I'm joking. What happened? Is the World Series up? Yeah, Texas Rangers won. You know what's crazy? Somebody in here, I don't know who it was, but somebody in here said Texas in 5. Y'all remember that? And I stuttered. I said, nah. No, I said, yeah, nah, yeah, Texas in 5. I'll go with that. And it was Texas in 5. So that was pretty good, man. That's pretty good. But yeah, healthy conversations are needed on YouTube. The problem with that is nobody wants to hear a healthy conversation on YouTube. Anything positive, anything that can uplift you, nobody want to see that on YouTube. You have to go with somebody, man. You have to find somebody to go at, though. If, look, I grew up with 2C's, man, Compton Crip. 2C's, you was from Compton, homie. Nowadays, clout chasing. Clout chasers, bro. Clout chasers, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what 2C's stand for on YouTube, man. You feel me? Mac Homeboy Industries has a cafe called Homegirl Cafe. If you don't want to hang with all the guys, can you do a meetup for the ladies? Man, the ladies ain't meeting up with me, man. Y'all, man, you know what? I'm not gonna stereotype all the women in here. So let me check myself before I say the wrong thing. Shotty Mac, good looking out, my brother. Over heels, cheers, bottoms up. Man, we don't do no bottom up in the hills, fool. Ain't no bottoms over in the hills, fool. But yeah, good looking out, Shotty. Appreciate you, homie. I want to meet Monique, Shaniqua, and Compton Girl. Shaniqua's fun. I never met Compton Girl and Monique. Monique seems like she's on that black. Like Monique is the one that you take when you ready to ride on Congress. You ready to ride on the House. You take Monique with you. You feel me? Monique she's low key revolutionary in my eyes. At the end of the day, you take your time out your day to talk to people. Absolutely, without question. But see, that's why I said I'm gonna try to go live every day this month because I don't take time out every day to talk to the people. But I'm gonna try to do better this month, right? Y'all know damn well when Thanksgiving come, then that Sunday after Thanksgiving, I'm not gonna be going live with you fools. So you know I'm lying. I'm just talking right now, but I'm gonna try. Shotty Mac, salute. Cook that special meal for the ladies, Mac. Let me see. If I cooked a meal for the ladies, what would it be? Rice and top ramen with a can of chili, no beans. I can't imagine what else I could cook for the ladies. They gonna be eating a penitentiary spread, dog, with Kool-Aid with extra sugar. Miss 702, you and the girls got to pull up in April. That's what I'm saying. They didn't even show up in April. Only Shaniqua. Queen Shaniqua showed up and showed out. You feel me? Shalonda, all y'all need to show up, man. I can't cook, bro. Nigga, I'll cook y'all some Honey Nut Cheerios, nigga, some Fruit Loops, some Captain Crunch peanut butter cereal. Yeah, I could warm you up some honey buns. I ain't got to cook the honey buns. I ain't done no strawberry milk in a while, man. I started to get some strawberry milk earlier. No rush, homie. No rush. No rush. That's right. Of course, it ain't no rush, man. We never been in a hurry. I don't do hurries. I was talking to Alonzo though. Come on, Kev, at least a steak. Oh, I could probably cook a steak, but you ain't gonna like it. You want me to cook you a steak? I cook a steak, but you ain't gonna like it. No seasoning. All I'm gonna do is pour A1 sauce on that sucker. Please don't tell me you put peanut butter in the fridge, kid. Man, I wish I could take my camera to the fridge right now, fool. I wouldn't have to tell you. You see for yourself. Oh, thank you, Don Miller, for keeping me on point. So me and Alonzo was talking, and I feel him 100%, but I'm not in that game. Alonzo was saying, he said, man, when I first started out, I used to do one video a week. He said, I went a long time doing one video a week. He said, you can't do that now. See, the money changed and the competition changed. YouTube got too big, man. And YouTube got to the point where you almost have to have somebody do all your video editing themselves, somebody helping you do the videos, somebody supplying you pictures, somebody making the phone calls to get the interviews. So Alonzo was telling me, like, man, look, in order to keep up, you got to drop 4 or 5 videos a day. So that's what you see Alonzo. He been going crazy for a while now. Videos every day, multiple videos. And that's what you got to do now, man. You got to drop consistent videos in order to keep up with everybody else. That's crazy, right? All that bread tore up with that cold hard peanut butter. Yeah, man. Yeah, the bread get tore up with that hard ass peanut butter. You're right. I'm bringing all my aunties and turning them loose. Oh my goodness. Please don't do that. Chili Fritos? I mean, yeah, I could make chili Fritos. I'm not making the Fritos and I'm not making the chili though. I'm just gonna pour chili on the Fritos, right? Alonzo's son, salt and pepper, stir fry. Wow, YouTube is a tough game. It's gotten tough, man. It used to be a lot easier, according to Alonzo. A lot of things changed since I started on YouTube. It's different now. Yeah, she says she's gonna bring her aunties, dog, and turn them loose. Y'all be careful. I don't know, dog. Some of them aunties, man, you better give them 6 feet, dog. You feel me? Like, you don't want all them aunties, dog. I'm tell you right now, dog. Hot Cheetos with Valentino sauce. I don't know nothing about that. I'm supposed to eat my hot chips. I'm gonna do the hot chip challenge tomorrow, yo. Hope I survive, man. They say people died from the hot chip challenge. Man, I wish I would. I wish I would, fool. Government cheese sandwiches. I don't know about all that, man. I don't get no government money, dog. No, I don't get food stamps and none of that stuff, man. I ain't doing no hot chip challenge, man. I'm just talking. What is calling it is like mints in it too, or pieces of chili in it. Never had it over there. What is calling? I don't know what dude is saying. Auntie, some heavy bottoms. Oh, sound like KP might want to show up. Oh shit. Cartoons hot chip challenge was funny. Shouty Mac, don't worry about me, dog. I ain't gonna do it. I got enough problems. I don't need to be worried about not being able to breathe. Chili Fritos with the cheese and chili, shake the bag up, and you good. Great turf meal. Raymond Skull, good looking out, man, for the comment. That chips feels like you swallowed battery acid. Heating up the warm out chili right now with the. You got some cornbread over there, huh, boy? You got cornbread over there? I don't know who's gonna dig the aunties out, dog. Nobody on this channel. Y'all better knock it off, dog. Look, if y'all come out here and y'all trying to get with auntie, right? I'm gonna cut you off like I cut off a dude in my prison cell that wanna mess with one of the boys on the tier, man. I can't stand y'all to mess with Auntie, dog. I can't stand that, dog. Y'all be taking somebody else's girl, man. Cougars and Panthers, yeah, Cougars and Panthers. I feel that. I'll tell you how it go though. Jerry Allen gonna buy Auntie some pizza. Shaniqua gonna twerk in Auntie's face. Southside gonna blow smoke in her face. Too Pretty Kenny gonna try to marry her. And I'm gonna put a boot in her butt. Hey man, KP want one of them aunties. Bring a auntie, dog. Bring a auntie for KP, dog. KP want a auntie bad, boy. Look at him. 50 and 60, fool. What? 50 and 60? Man, Auntie pushing 70. Man, Auntie grew up with Raymond Washington, fool. Auntie used to babysit Tookie, nigga. What you talking about, 50 or 60, fool? Nigga, Auntie was babysitting all the original Crips, fool. 50 or 60. Fool, if you don't get out of here. She said 60 to 70. Man, her auntie was in 12th grade when Craig Munson was a freshman in high school. Auntie buy a nigga a new mower. Auntie will buy you a new blower, nigga. One of them little handmade get high pens. I'ma record for World Star. All right. All right. You a freak then. You recording Auntie get down with one of the Panthers. Yeah, you a freak. You a freak. Recording your auntie, that is. Recording your auntie with one of the reps in Vegas. All right, all right. Let them OG honeys go make it do what it do. They can't do nothing, man. They'll take their teeth out their mouth and hum like a harmonica. Oh, Miss 702 going to World Star with it. She sure is cold, ain't she? No shame in my game. Man, at your age, ain't nothing to be ashamed of, fool. When I'm your age, man, I'm gonna be walking in places just pulling up, whipping out. Wow. No shame, man. I don't care how shriveled up it get, how many wrinkles on it. I ain't gonna have no shame. I'm just be walking a room full of girls. Like, what are you doing? Mental health. I'm in my 70s, dog. KP Video News told me no shame in my game, nigga. KP, you a bad influence, homie. K-Man walking around with his cane. Crips walk on canes, fool. Miss 702's auntie started the first generation, fool. How many aunties you got over there, Miss 702? 6, 7 of them? You say you're going to turn them loose. See, that's why I don't like to come on at 12 o'clock. Remember, at 12 o'clock, my conversation always change. I turn into a beast at 12 o'clock. Remember? I don't know what it is. See, I was talking about how we need to be respectful on YouTube and stuff, but ain't nothing wrong with joking and clowning, though, right? KP Video News, ain't nothing wrong with it because ain't too many more you can do it to before it's over with, brother. You know what it is, KP. Keep it real, homie. Night Rider Syndrome. Man, KP, you know what time it is. Look, KP on one. Boy, y'all got KP started. Remind me not to come on late at night no more. Let the senior citizens rest. We don't want to get their crip pressure going. We don't want their DNA to go up. Come on, man. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nah, can't have that with these older guys, man. come up in here thinking they're gonna find them a young girl. Kenneth Johnson is good, but I wasn't used to how puffy it was. That's what them old aunties gonna say when some of y'all dudes. They gonna be like, can't believe how puffy it was. Oh, gonorrhea, my oh, gonorrhea between the teeth having that. Oh, couldn't wait to come to Vegas to mess with a young dude and got go see the doctor. Hey, Kev Max New Love Connection. Nah, man. I ain't Chuck Woolery and this ain't Love Connection, fool. Oh man, Western Ave sighting. What's happening, fool? What's happening? Just remind me, when I'm 65 years old, I don't want to be typing what's happening, fool, like that. I just want to say, what's up, fool? Asiatic Supreme, 3 days later, go see the doctor. Big Game James, good looking out, bro. Checking in with the big homie, Kev Mac. I could go for big homie. That's a lot better than OG. Man, now look, a fool gonna ask me in the comment section, right? Like, Kev Mac, is you tripping? Like, man, I called you a G homie and you like you wasn't receptive to it. Like you kind of went in on me. Look, homie, I ain't a G homie. I'm not a G. I'm not an OG. He said G. Like, you tripping? Like, I'm calling you a gangster crip or something? Nah, fool, ain't got nothing to do with no gangster crip. A G is just short for OG, homie. It's just easier to say G than OG, right? I ain't your G homie. I am not an OG. I never will be an OG, and I for damn sure ain't your OG. Kev, did you watch the World Series? Absolutely not. I didn't watch it, but I was score watching. Western Ave, what up, though, homie? You going to, yeah. See, Kev Mac too humble for his own good sometimes, but I respect his humbleness. Nah, seriously, man. So, I don't know. A few people had a lot of questions about my homeboy PJ. He did an interview on another channel recently. And I had the pleasure of speaking with PJ extensively last night. We went over some things and all that. And the homie wants to do an interview on Mac videos. So I want to give a shout out to those in the comment section over there that was saying why not on Mac videos. This is supposed to be on Mac videos. My humble regards to you all, man, for steering people in the right direction. But I still feel like, man, I still feel like the best history is only going to come from the person asking the good questions. Like Monster Cody said in the phone interview, he said, man, a person being interviewed is only as good as the person asking the questions. Bro, I don't know why people don't understand that. But then again, I do, because a lot of people ask the same damn questions we ask. So irritating to be a copycat or, it's crazy. But absolutely, man, homie wants to come on the channel. I know some people was asking about Bubba Loke. Ironically, Bubba Loke hit me this morning asking for an interview. A lot of people be asking about Snoop Dogg, aka Fred Hill. Fred Hill left a comment on the Barefoot Pookie video this morning. So it seemed like a lot of energy is coming over toward this way today. Starting with last night today. It seemed like a lot of good energy is coming my way. But I mean, it should be obvious by now. Everybody know where the real history is, or the best library to be part of. You know what I'm saying? Oh, of course. Yeah, S-Mac already, like, he done already pushed me to the side. S-Mac done already said, oh, man, we going to make this a great interview. That's what he said. Them his words. We going to make this a great interview. So, yeah, S-Mac can have the whole interview as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? Bubba Low, Barefoot Pookie, rest in peace. On the midnight check-in, good looking up. Uh, I don't know, man. Kid, man, you all right in my book. I'm gonna send you the same Christmas gift I sent my uncles: Lakers shirts and Old Spice. Old Spice, whatever. I'm gonna send you what I send all my hoes every year. Nothing. I'm gonna send you nothing. I'm gonna send you a empty box gift wrapped. No, I'm gonna do like my uncles do. This is what my uncles do. Honest to God, truth. This is what my uncles do. Every year at Christmas, they exchange gifts. And the guys, like, if you got a gift you didn't want, like, if you give me some Old Spice, you going to get the Old Spice back next Christmas. You know what they do? My uncle would give, like, my cousin a present. Nice big old box. And you open up the box, and it's something heavy in there, like a rock or a bottle with water in it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of paper in there, so you can't shake it and feel that it's water. And then there'd be a wig in there. They open up the box, it'd be a wig. Next year, you getting that wig back. You feel me? They funny. My uncles are funny. I don't know if they still do Christmas since my grandmother passed, though. I haven't. I haven't seen no Christmases on my father's side of the family since my grandmother passed. If you ever thought about settling down, man, I've been thinking about settling down since I was a kid playing life. Remember you had the little cars and the pens, nigga? I had a wife and 4 kids, nigga. I kept a car full, nigga. Yeah, man, I thought about settling down since I was about 5, 6, 7 years old, man. Before I even knew anything about women, I knew I needed a wife and 4 kids. Shout out to the comment. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mentioned you to the homie last night. He said he for sure remember you, for sure Miz from 9 and Gangster from Palmer Block. I gave him a little roll call. Yeah, he knew everybody. Yeah. And that's cool. You got nothing but a request to cook. Yeah, go cook, fool. But you know, I'm old now. So settling down ain't out of the question. Cause pretty soon, in a few years, she gonna have to be washing me and changing me and all that stuff. So, yeah, I need to settle down, man. I need a good woman that's gonna either be a nurse or pretend to be my nurse. She could go get home care, in home care, and all that. Take care of me. But yeah, man, I would I'm game to settle down, dog. I'm just so finicky, man. I don't want to argue. I don't want you complaining about it's too hot and then it's too cold. Complain about one, don't complain about both. If it's too cold, I'm gonna turn the heater on. Don't tell me you hot. If it's too hot, I'm gonna turn the AC on. Don't tell me you cold. If I have a maid clean up the house and have her do the bathroom, I don't need you going in the bathroom talking about you need to make sure the bathroom's clean. Nah, You know, stuff like that. I don't need you telling me I keep taking all the cover. Then get 2 covers. You have one and I have one. Don't tell me I'm on your side of the bed, especially if I'm on my side of the bed. You feel me? I'll be like, look at you. And they be on my side of the bed, talking about I'm on their side of the bed. I don't need none of that. I don't need no woman saying you got crumbs on the table. Well, clean them crumbs up. I don't need no woman talking about don't walk on the carpet with your shoes on. God damn it, it's my carpet. I'll do what I want on my carpet. You make sure your shoes is on. I don't need no woman telling me that I just drank up all the punch and didn't leave a corner for her. Should have bought two punches, one for me, one for you. See, I'm too finicky, man. I'm set in my ways, so it's gonna be hard for a woman to deal with me, man. You prefer older women or younger women? Absolutely younger women, man. What? See, let me explain the difference between an older one. See, I need to be in bed right now, but the difference between an older woman and a younger woman. Let me try to tell y'all something. See, an older woman, KP, you could chime in, KP. See, an older woman, when y'all have sex, she's gonna go get you a rag and wipe you off. She's gonna clean you off real good. She's gonna make sure you sleep like a baby. See, an older woman gonna set the mood. She gonna have some wine and stuff, right? Some good music, some good quiet music, some slow jams or some jazz, right? She gonna set the mood for you. She's gonna. It's like she's taking control of you, right? Like she gonna play the mommy role. The young girls, homie, young girls a little funny sometimes, right? Because like the young girl really in messing with you, she think like you can't last long. She think you can't give her nothing stiff. But when you give her that stiff thing and you take some supplements to make sure you last long, she be wanting to get it over with. She'd be like, what are you doing? Out. That's too hard. What are you doing? Slow down. Like, and she ain't gonna clean you up. She don't care about no mood. She ready to get on. She might even pick up the phone and be texting while you hitting it. You feel me? Plus, like the young girls usually they might have kids, so they gotta go deal with the kids or try to bring the kids to your spot. I don't need your crying ass kids in my spot, fool. Older women, they ain't got no young kids, so you ain't got to worry. But they ain't got to run home to the kids. They ain't got to take care of the kids or bring no kids to your spot. But see, the thing with an older woman, though, like you don't want to see an older woman walking around your spot naked. An older woman walking around your spot make you want to throw up. Make sure you have a vomit bag. Keep your little brown or plastic bag so you can throw up when you see her walk around the spot. A young woman, man, she like a trophy. When she lay down on your bed, you just stare at her because it looks so good. Booty sits up, chest sits up, skin so fresh. She even smell good. And you just want to rub on her. You want to kiss on her. You find yourself not just kissing the back of her neck. Now you kissing her back. Then you kissing her booty. You might even kiss her. Like you just want to kiss her. Right? An old woman like, man, you know how many people done kissed on her? Like, I'm not kissing no stretch marks, no moles, and no burn marks from the heaters back in the day. Like these young girls nowadays, they ain't had no floor heaters like we had. We had floor heaters and wall heaters, nigga. Where you mess around, you step on that metal when it's too hot, you get burn marks on the back of your foot. You get burn marks on the back of your legs, nigga. These youngsters ain't got no burn. Show me one young girl with burn marks on her leg. They ain't got no burn marks on their legs, bro. None of that. Man, see an older woman, she gonna have a pops like she got a kangaroo in her still, right? Chest gonna be way down here, like by her navel. Nipples by the navel, like that's too old for me. You feel me? That's just too old. Booty ain't even round no more and sit up. Booty done fell down on the back of her legs. Booty ain't even got that cool shape to it no more. Like that's too old, homie. But an old woman gonna cook for you though. She gonna make sure you eat. I'm telling you, an older woman gonna make sure you sleep like a baby. Young woman just wants your money, dog. She wants your money and she trying to get up out of there, fool. So, it's up to you if you want a younger woman or an older woman, homie. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Uh, now, I mean, if you catch a cougar, she might put you in a cool whip. That's for sure. Ain't no young woman gonna put you in no whip unless your name is Cardi B or what's the other broad name? Nicki Minaj. What Compton girls say? What they doing with burn marks? You old enough, I think you old enough. You might not be old enough to remember you had heaters on the floor, heaters on the wall. You get burn marks because the heater be on fire and it's cold in the house, so you go stand by the heater. Shalonda, how old I look, sweetie? You see this gray up in here? You see this raggedy beard? How old I look to you, Shalonda? I don't want to tell you how old I am. Everybody up in here know. I want you to guess. Yeah, dog, but check this out, so if you know something that got bodies like 20-year olds, you obviously ain't with them. Because if you was with them, you wouldn't be wanting no aunties at the meet and greet. That's for sure. Like a older woman with a 20-year-old body ain't got nothing on the auntie that's gonna be at a Mac meet and greet in April. You feel me? But nah, I mean, there are some that work out and got cool bodies. I agree with that. Shaquille says 70. Shaquille sound like a hater. You never heard of a floor heater as old as you are? And you say you from LA? How you never heard of a floor heater? Would you date interracially? Of course I would date interracially. Absolutely, man. I mean, of course. Absolutely. Some people got fetishes. I get that. I like pretty feet, but I ain't gonna do nothing with them. I ain't gonna touch them, rub them, lick them, suck them, toe jam, none of that. I just like to see pretty feet. That's my fetish, is to see pretty feet. I mean, I look old when I don't shave. I know I look old when I shave. When I get shaved up, though, I'll be like, 10 years gone. Just knock 10 years off. I got homies that color their beard so they could look young for the ladies. Oh, I thought you was originally from LA. All right, well, shit. So y'all probably use lanterns where you from. Y'all probably got kerosene in the house and shit. Y'all, you know how y'all do. Where it get cold at. Can make your interview with Monster, Rockhead, Cutes. You was 51 going on 52 years old. So by now you should be 54, 55, 56. How you just gonna look but not touch the toe? I don't know, dog. I don't know. I just like to look at them, man. And they gotta be right. Like the feet gotta be right. Period, dog. Like you can't have like one toe going that way and four going that way, and your feet look like this. You know what I'm saying? Or the ones that's all the way curved that way. Like they don't make shoes for your feet to turn like that. I thought she was too. She always mentioned California, I thought. But whatever. Oh man, that's a great question, Miss 702. You know what I was gonna do? I started to post a picture and I thought that might be like too mushy for the guys, for the Crips and the Bloods. I thought it might be too mushy, so I didn't post the picture. Here go one like. Those are the three, right? Check it out. All right, let's see. My other grandbaby. I think he was fresh. My youngest daughter, fireman. I thought that was fresh. That's funny when little kids want to grow up. You either want to be a fireman or police, right? Fireman or police, man. Oh man. KP Video News. What would you do with Oprah Winfrey if Oprah was at the meet and greet? If Oprah Winfrey is 702's one of 702's aunties, what do you do with her? Talk to me, Mr. KP. While he thinks and he types, I want to tell you guys, that's what's up, G Pop. I want to tell you guys, thanks for watching, man. Thanks for staying up with me for 90 boring ass minutes. And I've been cussing lately on purpose because YouTube done pissed me off. I be on YouTube done dog me out so long that now I'ma push them to the limit. Finally won a series. My grandson was a fireman also. Don't let me find out we got the same grandson. We sharing the same baby mama and I didn't know it. Facts, the bank for show Black Warrior Spirit. Just have Oprah and Queen Latifah in the bed. This fool said he want Oprah and Queen Latifah in the bed with me. They gonna get the business. First of all, if you got Oprah and Latifah in the bed with you, you're not invited to the party. Queen Latifah gonna have Oprah to herself, fool. You are not invited. Get the hell out the bed. Get the hell out of Texas, nigga. Leave America. You are not wanted in the presence of those two. Latifah been a punch you. Latifah been a punch you with her left breast, fool. KP Video News must be on that chili and cornbread. I'm gonna get up out of here. Still Clippers, man. You just ruined the life. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all take it easy, man. Good looking out, Shotty Mac and Big Game James. Y'all take it easy. Peace.